we got the results for round 12, the first of our bye rounds. So the first game was not competitive whatsoever. The first couple were not. We had Melbourne just demolishing Carlton. It was the lowest score of the season we've seen, 8 points. Port Adelaide followed that up by with a 73-point win over Hawthorn. Then things were fun. Things started getting fun here. Not necessarily high scoring, but close. We had West Coast by 12 over Collingwood. Adelaide won by 11. We had 3 games today to finish the round. We had Geelong defeating the Bulldogs. You had GWS by 33 over Richmond, and our final game of the round was Essendon. We've just come from this game by 19 points over North Melbourne. Essendon got the victory. We'll see what that means for our ladder. So, things are muddled because there are teams now for the next few rounds. The amount of games each team has played will be different because when teams have bye rounds, they're not playing, of course. So, ultimately, we will see by the end of round 15 how things shake up. But after round 12, Fremantle still on top with 36 points. But they've only played 11 games. A lot of teams with 12 games have played. Following right up from here, we have Richmond in second. They got 32. Melbourne and Port Adelaide round out the top 4 with 28. You have GWS, Geelong, the Western Bulldogs, and Essendon. That rounds out the top 8. They're all on 28 as well. Each of these teams have played 12 games. Looking outside, we have St Kilda and Sydney on 24, having played 11. 24 is the number for Adelaide and West Coast as well, each having played 12 games. The Brisbane Lions and Carlton are currently on 20. One of Brisbane have just had their bye round. We have Gold Coast and Hawthorn on 16. North Melbourne, just with a loss right here, remain on 12. And Collingwood just cannot buy a win. Their percentage for the amount of games they've won is very good, but they need to win games, and they're almost already out of contention for finals. So, we will look into next. What we will have next is round 13. It will be St Kilda and Sydney as the first game of the round, but until then, our last little look at the top 8. You can see it on the right-hand side of your screen. Fremantle continue to remain in the lead. You have Richmond, Melbourne, and Port as top 4, and rounding out the top 8, you have GWS, Geelong, Western Bulldogs, and Essendon.